Doors is among the best experiences you can have in Roblox, and that is not something I say lightly. In case you aren't aware, Doors is a game seemingly inspired by Spooky's House of Jumpscares, in which you travel different rooms in a hotel while avoiding different monsters that try to prevent you from escaping. The premise of this game is very simple. As I said before, your main goal is to escape the hotel without dying. Sounds simple, but this game really knows what it's doing. Unlike Spooky's House, Doors keeps itself pretty simple, only containing 100 rooms and a few enemies you'll encounter each playthrough. On paper, this game sounds pretty short. In fact, a complete playthrough from start to finish won't last longer than an hour. This is, however, if you know what you're doing in the first place. When you first enter the hotel, this is the only thing you'll be greeted with. Nothing, but yourself to figure out what's going on. You need to explore these unknown rooms on your own, without any guidance or help. That is, until you inevitably meet face to face with the first of many horrors you'll encounter. There is no way you see this coming your first way through, and you don't have to. This game is designed to make you learn from your mistakes and try again. Every time you die, you will be received by this screen, which makes sure you understand how to handle the situation the next time. Rush is the first and most important enemy indoors, as it will be chasing you until the end of your journey in the hotel rooms. You can never forget about it, and it surely won't ever forget about you. The game only lets you progress once you've mastered the technique to fall Rush every time it makes an attempt to catch you. Doors follows a pretty similar formula for its other monsters, which most make an appearance every time you play the game. This, plus the fact that you only get one life per playthrough, unless you pay, but that doesn't count, makes for a pretty exciting experience and tense gameplay. Every door you open is a new place you get to adapt to in order to survive until the last room. The one weakness this game has is that it may become very easy. The surprise factor is lost once you realize each enemy has a strategy that works every time, and it can turn into a boring experience in some cases. That is true for the most part, but there is one element that can fix just about everything I mentioned. If there is one thing we don't like as humans, that'd be unexpected things. We don't feel safe when we can see something coming, and what can be more unexpected than randomness? Every time the lights flicker, there is a chance you won't hear Rush coming at you with his usual scream. You'll hear a strange, louder sound than before, quickly approaching the place you're in. Ambush. Ambush is a random event that can happen every time you encounter Rush. The chance for it to appear increases every room you go through, but it can appear at any moment without any advice. The only way to know it's coming is to hear its loud scream before it's too close. Unlike Rush, Ambush won't leave after you hide. It will keep running around until you're pushed out of the closet. The only way to avoid it is to keep leaving and entering the closet as it passes by, which is easier said than done. The best part about Ambush is that you can hardly get used to it. Its appearance is so rare that you probably won't be able to gain much information even after you die. You have to improvise each time you encounter it, and I think that's really smart from the devs. Trial and error games tend to have this downside, as I said before, where the game can be really easy once you load its patterns. Ambush is made just to prevent that. You can never feel too safe, and you have to make sure you're ready to hide for a long while. This is why I think Ambush is the perfect monster in Doors. Without a doubt, Doors is my favorite Roblox game. It's a fun ride, especially with friends, and it's one of the few horror games that can actually be scary when you play it on your own. If you haven't tried it out, now it's a great time. The new update just dropped with a few things, and I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm really excited to do it and find out what's new. And to you, viewer, thanks for staying till the end of the video. I really plan on doing more Doors video if this works out. I really like this game, especially with friends, and yeah, it's a pretty fun experience, so hope you liked it, and see you next time. See ya.